Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and this is lesson 3.2, even and odd functions. So let's get into it. Finding symmetry in graphs, even and odd functions. So even functions are symmetric with respect to the y-axis. So right here, if I put a mirror right here, this side mirrors this side. So this is an even function. Okay. An odd function has symmetry with respect to the origin. So here's the origin. This is symmetric across the origin. If I go across and then I come back down, it's gonna cover that. Which makes this odd. Okay. Fun fact, a function isn't symmetric about the x-axis because that would not pass the vertical line test and that would not be a function. Okay. So we have even, we have odd, and then we have neither. Get another color. Neither. Okay. That's a function that's not symmetric about the y-axis or about the origin. So this is an example of a neither function. All right. Now we try. So if I take a look at this one right here, this is not symmetric about the y, but it's symmetric about the x. It's got beautiful symmetry about the, I'm sorry, not the x, the origin, which is 0, 0. So this is going to be an odd function. Okay, this one is all manner of messed up. It's not symmetric about the y. It's not symmetric about the origin. There's nothing symmetric about this. So this is going to be neither. Okay, this one is symmetric about the y-axis. If I took my mirror here, if I could cut it here and fold it over, it would line up with each other. So this is going to be even. And this may be how some of you feel about pre-cal, this little sad face that we have going on here. Funny thing, this is symmetric about the y, even though it's got all manner of holes in it. Doesn't matter how many holes you have, this is even, because it's symmetric about the y. Okay, let's pick a different color. So, testing for even or odd functions, if f of negative x is equal to f of x, it's even. If f of negative x equals negative f of x, it's odd. This is much, much better in the examples. So let me do a couple. Okay. So on this one, it says determine whether the following functions that's bad grammar, even, odd, or neither. So the first thing I'm going to do is find f of negative x. That means I'm going to put negative x everywhere there's an x. I'm going to put negative x in there and see what happens. Okay, so I have 2 times negative x to the 4th minus 3 times negative x squared plus 5. Okay, so when I take negative x to the 4th, I get positive x to the 4th. Okay. And when I take negative x squared, I get positive x squared. So if I look at these, I see that f of x, which is this, is equal to f of negative x. That means this is an even function. Okay, don't freak out yet. Or do, I mean, whatever. Let's keep doing some. Okay, same deal. First step, first and only step. Okay, find f of negative x. So I'm going to plug negative x into each of these. So I have negative 3, negative x cubed plus 4, negative x minus 6. Okay, so negative x cubed equal to negative x times negative x times negative x, which is negative x cubed. So this is negative 3 times negative x cubed, which is going to give me positive 3x cubed. Here, this is going to give me minus 4x, and the minus 6 is just hanging out for fun. So if I look at this, I've changed the signs. I've changed this sign, right? This became positive, and I changed this sign. This became negative. This is the same, okay? So f of x doesn't equal f of negative x, okay? And I didn't flip all of the signs, so this is a neither function. All right, let's keep going. Same thing over here. I'm going to plug in f of negative x. So I have 4 times negative x over negative x squared plus 3. That gives me negative 4x over x squared plus 3. So what I have is I have f of negative x is equal to negative f of x, basically, because I have this, and I made the whole thing negative. So this is an odd function. All right, let's keep on keeping on. If you want to, you can pause this and try and do it on your own and then come back and see how I did it. Or you can just keep watching the video. I won't even know. Okay. So I'm going to do number 1 up here. So f of negative x, I'm trying to figure out if these are even, odd, or neither. I have, let me not do that up there. Let me do it closer so you can see, and then I'll just erase it if I need space. Deal. Okay, so f of negative x. So I'm going to plug negative x into all of the x's here and here. So I have negative 3 times negative x squared plus 2 over negative x to the 4th minus 3 negative x squared. Okay, so I know that negative x squared is positive x squared. So I have negative 3x squared plus 2 over here. That's going to be x to the 4th minus 3x squared. So I literally get the same thing. And since f of x, this is f of x, is equal to f of negative x, we have an even function. Okay, I think I'm going to erase and do 2. Okay, for 2, same thing. F of negative x is equal to negative 8 times negative x to the 5th plus 6 times negative x. Okay, so negative x to the 5th is equal to negative x to the 5th. Okay. Side note, if your exponent is odd and this is negative, that's going to be negative. If it's even and this is negative, this is going to be positive. I don't know if that made any sense, but here we go. So this is, if that's negative and that's negative, we have a positive 8 minus 6x. So I've changed both of these. So you could say f of x is equal to negative f of x, which makes this odd. Okay. Pick a different color. Lastly, this one is f of negative x, so let's see, we plug that in. Minus 4 plus 5. So this is going to be negative 2x cubed plus 4x plus 5. Now we've changed this sign. We made that negative, and we changed this sign. That's positive, but this is the same. So this is a neither situation. Okay. Now we are looking at, oh, this is the activity. Okay, got it. So this is symmetrical about the origin. Like if I could cut this in half and like flip it, it's beautiful. So that means that this is an odd function. This is symmetrical about the y. This mirrors both sides, so this is an even function. Okay, and then we'll do this one. And these are our last two problems. Oh, yeah. This one's yucky. So let me do that one last. I'll do 4. 4 works out, but that one's yucky, so let me do that one in a minute. Determine if it's even, odd, or neither. So I'm going to plug in f of negative x, square root of 3 times negative x to the 4th minus 5 times negative x plus 4. Okay, so this is going to be 3. This becomes positive, so that's x4. This is positive. That's positive. So let's see what happened to our signs. Let's see. So this one is the same, coolio. This one changed. This one changed. And this is the same. So actually this is same, changed. So this is a neither. Okay. Now let me do the yucky one. So this is the absolute value of x cubed. And if I put negative x in it, the absolute value of negative x cubed, I get the absolute value of negative x cubed, which is the absolute value of x cubed. Super gross, but that means that f of x is equal to f of negative x, which makes this even. That was a rough one. I think that's all. Let me know if you have any questions.